Hello everyone and welcome to Moementum channel. My name is Mo, and in this video we are going to take a close look at two undervalued stocks that are dividend paying and have very safe dividend yields. This is a perfect video for those investors who are interested in quality high dividend paying stocks. The first one that we're going to review is a company no other than Verizon, which is in communication sector. As you notice here, according to data from 𝗖𝐋𝐈𝐖 Dividends, Verizon has a dividend safety score of 87, which categorizes it as a very safe dividend paying stocks. In fact, what's of note is the fact that the company Verizon has indeed been paying a dividend since 30 years ago uninterrupted without any reduction of dividends. And more so importantly is that within the past 14 years they have continuously increased their dividend amount. As for Verizon, it does pay a quarterly dividend in the month of February, May, August, and November, and their last dividend payment was done on May 3rd for the total annual payout amount of $2.51. As for Verizon, if you are not familiar, Verizon Communications offers communications, technology, information, and entertainment products and services to consumers, businesses, and governmental entities worldwide, and its consumer segment provides postpaid and prepaid service plans, internet access on notebook computers and tablets, wireless equipment, including smartphones and other handsets, and wireless-enabled internet devices such as tablets and other wireless-enabled connected devices such as smartwatches. It also provides residential fixed connectivity solutions including internet, video, and voice services, and sells networks access to mobile virtual network operators. And as of December 31st, 2020, it had approximately 94 million wireless retail connections, 7 million broadband connections, and 4 million video connections. Verizon's in its last trading price was traded at the price of $57.94, and that trading session was down by 1.3%. Verizon has a market capitalization of $243 billion and currently pays a dividend yield sitting at 4.33%, which is in fact in line with its 5-year average current yield. In fact, as you notice, Verizon's current dividend yield of 4.33% is about in line with its 5-year average of 4.39%, and suggesting that the stock may be reasonably valued today. Looking at other evaluation metrics, for instance, their forward price to earnings ratio, for Verizon, it is currently sitting at 11.4 multiple, which is about in line with its 5-year average of 12.1, but does appear to be valuing the stock similarly on to how it has in the past, suggesting that Verizon could be fairly priced if you believe in its health and long-term prospects being solid. When you compare the price to earnings ratio for Verizon to that of communication sector, though, you get a much better multiple here for Verizon, only at 11.4 compared to a multiple of 24 for the communication sectors in terms of price to earnings ratio. As you know, for a price to earnings ratio, usually a lower number is more desirable. In terms of the price volatility, the 52-week price range is shown here on the screen. You notice that for Verizon, it is hovering somewhere halfway between its 52-week price range. Now, looking at price projections by analysts, 5 analysts have a holding of buy anticipation for the stock in terms of their consensus, and there's 8 consensus for a hold for Verizon. The average analyst estimates in terms of price is at $61.30 for a year time frame, and that shows an upside of 5.80%. The lower range of the price prediction by analysts is at $57, and the highest range is at $64. Now, moving on, the second stock that we want to introduce in terms of a quality dividend paying company is a company no other than American Electric Power, which is in the utilities sector. American Electric Power, which is traded with ticker symbol AEP, has a very safe dividend safety score as well, dividend safety score of 81 according to 𝗖𝐋𝐈𝐖 Dividends. It is paying a dividend currently yielding 3.46 As for the company, in terms of its volatility or beta, it has a beta of 0.42, which is considered to be very low volatility. And it was last traded at the price of $85.45, again going down by 1.5% in the last trading day. American Electric Power Company is an electric public utility holding company which engages in the generation, transmission, and distribution of electricity for sale to retail and wholesale customers in the United States. It operates through vertically integrated utilities, transmission and distribution utilities, and also involved in generation and marketing segments. The company generates electricity using coal, natural gas, nuclear, and hydroelectric, as well as solar, wind, and other energy sources. Looking at some of the dividend history and the dividend trends for AEP, they have had an uninterrupted dividend streak for the past 16 years without any reduction, and over the span of the past 11 years consecutively, they have increased their dividend payment amount annually. The company also pays a quarterly dividend, and it is paid in the months of March, June, September, and December. Their annual payout currently sits at $2.96, and their next payout date would be on June 10th for those shareholders that had the shares of AEP as of May 7th or earlier. In terms of valuation, as you look at the charts, AEP's current dividend yield of 3.46 is about in line with its 5-year average of 3.41%, and their forward price to earnings ratio of 17.9 is about in line with its 5-year average of 18.6. Again, when you compare the price to earnings ratio for AEP to that of utility sector, we have a better multiple here, as for the utility sector, the price to earnings ratio is at 18.3. Looking at the 52-week price range for the American Electric Power, it is again somewhat in between its low and high range for the 52-week price. Estimates, here we have 10 analysts having prediction for the stock price with an overall rating of strong buy, as 8 analysts are recommending a buy, while 2 analysts are recommending hold. The 1-year price target for American Electric Power is at $97.11 USD, and that shows an upside of 13.65%. The lower range of the price prediction is at $91, and the higher end range of the price prediction for American Electric Power is at $104 US. Well, there you have it, folks. A quick review of 2 dividend-paying stocks with safe dividends and great potential in terms of growth, as well as solid dividend paying over the several span of years in terms of being solid dividend paying for numerous years. We hope you found this video beneficial and gained something of value from it. Let us know if you own any of these 2 stocks in your investment portfolio, and what are your favorite dividend paying stocks. If you found this video beneficial and you gained something of value from it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from the video as well. This really helps us a lot in growing the channel, and we really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe to Moementum channel. Here on Moementum, we post weekly various videos about investing in the stock market, real estate, and crypto, as well as focusing on financial independence and financial freedom. Thank you, and we hope to see you next time.